13th Enoch Soda here once again. And today is our last discussion on the topic tags. It's been a wonderful season working a journey with you guys throughout tags, talents, ability, gifts, and skills. And if you've missed any of these topics, feel free to catch them on our social media channel. Just go to our social media channel, that's Tinthado, and check our playlist. There's a playlist there labeled tags. Tap that one video that you've missed that you like, or a video you'd like to rewatch, a video you'd like to share with your friend, or a video you'd like to comment, and just select it and let's connect. So today we're going to continue with our discussion, and this is the final one in tags, and this is masterpiece. Yes, masterpiece. When I think about masterpiece, this is what comes to my mind. Creation, learning, designing, intentionality, and these are the very things that God had in his mind while he was creating you and while he was creating me. When you look at Ephesians 2:10, it says that we are God's masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus to do good work that he created in advance for us to do. Listen to that. He created them in advance for us to do. He had a plan for us. Even before we're in our mother's womb, he had a plan for us. As we're concluding this series, this is some analogy I want to leave with you guys. There's something interesting to this beautiful analogy. You see, when God was creating a tree, guess what? He spoke to the land. When he was creating a fish, he spoke to the water. And guess what happened? When he was creating man, he spoke to himself. God spoke to himself when he was creating man. That alone shows us how special we are to God. It means he is our natural inhabitant. The same way land is a natural inhabitant of a tree, God is our natural inhabitant. We belong to him. Listen carefully. When God was creating other creatures, for example, when he was creating a tree, land, he said, "Let there be land." When he was creating the water, he said, "Let there be." He used "let there be." But when it came to man, when it came to the creation of man, first he said, "Let us create man in our own image," in his own image. And then after, he says, he didn't say, "Let there be man." Listen, this is our intentionality and how important we are to God. He didn't say, "Let there be man." He had the power to say, "Let there be man," but he had to take time, mold you, shape man. He took his time on man. When he reached on man, he took his time to create man. So this shows us how special and how unique we are to God. Regardless of who you think you are, when it comes to God, you are special and you are unique. And guess what? He created us for his glory. He created us for his purpose. The same way as someone is creating a masterpiece, they create it for a reason. If you're drawing a picture, you draw it with an end in mind. It's not for. So the same way God created us, not for. He created us with an end in mind. It wasn't wasting time, but He created us with an end in mind, which makes us really special people to God. Look at this. Let's look at a fridge, or maybe a phone. Let's look at a gadget. Let's look at a phone. Whoever created a phone did not figure out what a phone can do after whatever coming up with a phone, after manufacturing the phone. This is not when they figured out, it's a phone and it can call. No, by the time they were creating this phone, they knew exactly what this phone is going to do, what they want this phone to do. They didn't think about the purpose of the phone after manufacturing it. In the same way, even better, God did not think about, He's not thinking about what you're supposed to do. Or He did not think about what your work is after your birth. He thought about your work even before you were in your mother's womb. He knew that I'm going to make this one Enoch. This one Bella. This one Mary. This one Elijah. Whatever your name is, God knew I'm going to create this one human being. And this is going to be their purpose. And they are going to fulfill it for my glory. He's not thinking, "Oh, wow, what is Enoch going to do now?" No, he already knew what Enoch is meant to do from the time of creation. And just to encourage you, God knows what your work is. And He created you uniquely. with a special and unique purpose, only designed for you to fulfill. Yeah, and you can only find out this purpose if you dwell in Him, because He is your natural inhabitant. You're created after Him. You're created in His own image, and He is your creator. So if you try to figure out what am I made for, how special am I? I feel like it's a lie. I'm not special, no. Always go back to God. He knows the answer. He knows the answer. In the same way, a fish cannot survive without water. Man cannot survive without God. In the same way, a tree cannot survive without land, without soil. Man cannot survive without God. Man cannot survive without God. So you really need God, because He is your natural inhabitant. As we conclude, I want to remind you something. Might sound rude, but it's actually not rude. And I want to remind you, water does not need fish to exist. Does it? Land does not need a tree. And in the same way, God does not need you to be God. However, you need God to figure out your life, to know your purpose, to know your worth, to get your fulfillment. You need God. So I want to encourage you to stay rooted in God, to stay plugged in God, to yearn, to desire, to have a relationship with Him, so that you can find out what exactly is your purpose. And actually, it's the only way you're going to get fulfillment, by staying connected or plugged in a relationship with God. So my brothers and sisters, if you're here and you're watching this video and you would like to know more about God, you're wondering, who's this God that they're talking about? How can I know about it? Yeah, remember, there's a contact in the bio, in our biography. There's a contact there in the description. Actually, in the description there's a contact. Just tap, there are two contacts. Tap one of those contacts, give us a call or send us a chat on WhatsApp, and let's talk more. Let's take more. If you want to lead in a prayer to connect with God, let's talk more about it. You can give your life to Christ today if you feel it on your heart. And if you have any questions, any inquiries, you need counseling, just contact one of those numbers. You can call or WhatsApp. And be reminded, you matter to God, for you are His master. Peace. Have a good time. Let's meet next Thursday as we introduce a new topic, a new sermon series. See you all.